If you are retaking your O-levels or you have been failing your exams in school all this while and going for tuition, this is exactly why I think most still fail even with tuition. And just for some context, I run a math tuition center myself called A1 Math Academy, and while I'm making this video, my students don't fail. In fact, they improve drastically. And this is because of this one key difference that we do and take in our approach that really separates us from the typical tuition center out there. The main thing is this: information is free online everywhere. If you simply just type into your Google search bar math notes, secondary math notes, JC math notes, the notes are readily available online. You also have your information from your textbook and your school notes, and you can just read them up and get up to speed with the basic fundamental concepts and start practicing. So if information is readily available and free online, then why does tuition centers still exist, and what really is the function of tuition? After running A1 Math Academy for the past 2 to 3 years, I have really thought about this question deeply, and I've come to a conclusion about it. When a student signs up at my math tuition center, my main goal is not to just provide them with information. I'm here to provide two things. Number one, structure, and number two, motivation. Now, a lot of tuition centers out there focus on providing structure, which is a great thing. You come into the center, you have a set amount of work to do, and your tutor will actually guide you through the steps, how to do it, and so on and so forth. But what a lot lack out on, and which is probably the reason why many students still fail even with tuition, is motivation. The ability to see why you're doing what you're doing and find some sort of purpose behind your studies is what really separates those who pass with tuition, do well with tuition, and those who fail with tuition. Chances are, if you failed your exams with tuition, you are not stupid. You definitely have tried. It's just that you cannot see the purpose, the motivation behind what you do, and you're not inspired enough to take change and actually do the things that you're supposed to do that will guarantee you that good grade. And that is why at my math tuition center, I do things differently with all of my teachers over here. Last year, I sat for the O-levels 2025 paper and I scored A1 for both subjects. I did that not only to keep up to date with the syllabus, but to also show my students that they can do it as long as they follow our proven method and systems, because that's exactly what I did for myself at the exam, and I scored both A1s. And by doing this, I'm also inspiring my students and motivating them by showing them what's possible for them, because their teacher did it, right? Teacher Jared did it, so can they. And that's what I feel really separates us from the typical center out there, is because we really walk the talk. And of course, I don't take the exam just for fun. I do things with intention. So if you're looking for math tuition this year and you want a change, right? You finally want to break out the cycle of signing up for math tuition, still failing and not seeing any sort of progress, WhatsApp this number over here and try out our classes for this year. Give yourself a chance to experience what it's like to feel motivated to do math and actually feel inspired to take a change for yourself, because math itself is not an easy subject, but when you have the right systems, the right support in place, and most importantly, the right people to inspire you and motivate you and guide you along the way, this whole process feels so much easier. For more information, WhatsApp this number over here and I'll have a chat with you on WhatsApp.